Ahoy there, people of the interwebs, and welcome to this week's edition of Transformer of the Week, where up from the depths, 30 stories high, breathing fire, his head in the sky, Kingzilla, and Komodos. Yes, I'm going to be looking at KFC's Kingzilla and Komodos. It's only their take on Snapdragon and Crunk. Starting off in robot mode. He's missing something. You know what it is. But, absolutely phenomenal this is. This is absolutely... It's a massive just chunk of plastic and metal and all the good things that you want in a transforming robot toy. But before we look at this, I'm going to do something I don't normally do, is look at the packaging. I mean, look at this box. The artwork is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous artwork. A nice big write-up in English. You know, not broken English. It's actually a nice, quite funny, quite mood-setting example. He's going against Kingzilla. They're ready to fight to who will be the best creature on this planet. It's quite cool. And not only that I'm going to look at, I'm going to look at the instructions. Now, because I like the artwork and I thought, let's check the instructions, see if there's actually a comic involved in this one. Because it's quite a simple transformation. You don't really need the instructions that much for it. But, again, gorgeous artwork. And the instructions, again, a big write-up, a different write-up here. The instructions are actually really well made and insightful and actually clear and in full colour. I mean, KFC, really, you have outstanded yourself here. This is just a really sound instruction booklet, and each of the modes again has a nice little write-up about it, and I really think that's just, it's really good. It's impressive. It's impressed me. I've been getting quite a few of these different toys, and something like that extra mile, that extra little flavour really improves things. But look at this! Oh, amazing. Look, before we look at this, we have to look at this guy. This is Komodos. He is the emissary of Kingzilla, or is Crunk, who is Snapdragon's headmaster. The Snapdragon's head. But yeah, he's just got some nice ball joints. He's wearing his suit of teeth like he does. He's got elbow joints, ball joints there. Lots of ball joint at the hips. Nice knee, and he's even got these big ass heel spurs as well to stop him falling over. He's got a big block up his bum. He can swivel his head. I don't particularly want to swivel his head because I don't know if you do swivel his head how easily it will be to unswivel his head if you accidentally turn it all the way around, because it's back in there. It's well back in there. But yeah, to transform him, you kind of peg these side bits into place, his arms into place, fold down these heel spurs, peg the legs together, close that off, and there he is in head mode. Now he engages in his head. Now, unlike all other third-party Transformers, he does actually have a working tech spec meter, which I think this is what KFC have excelled at in these range of the current ones. Oh, wrong way around. So this goes in, bang, and there are his tech specs. It's not broken. It's just Snapdragon is massively OP, yo. You know what I mean? So that is lovely. extra little flakes, the extra mile. Oh, clicky, clicky, clicky. That screws there. There's a rotation here. There's a double jointed elbow. Another rotation here. A rotation here at the wrist. These big, doofy hands. The fingers aren't all the same length. They're all ball joints so they can splay. Oh. They've got loads of joints in them, just as many joints as I have in my fat fingers. Oh. Brilliant. The head only swivels. That's your lot. It doesn't go up and down, which is a shame, but you know, that's the headmaster type thing for you. It's lucky he even does that. He's got an ab crunch. He's got an ab crunch. Look at that. He's got a waist swivel. He's got a huge jet thing backpack, but that's okay. Because, you know, that's in keeping of who Snapdragon is. That's so G1, yo. Back here, he's got all these hip skirts that move out of the way to give him this big, piece of metal here. And that ratchet is tough. That ratchet is strong. That goes all the way back. Oh, sounds of Transformers, man. And that nice bendy knee. He's got a toe. He's got a heel that goes on for, you know, a mile. Look at that heel, man. Because he's back heavy. When they tilt and do this, and there is quite a heavy ankle tilt. So much going on. And he does have other accessories. He has his guns, and they fit in through the tab and slot system. They go in quite easily, apart from when you're trying to do it the opposite way around from you while you're on camera. So yeah, poof. Holds that. Holds that. He's also got these things. They don't fit on here, but if you notice, he's got these ridiculous nipple barrels, which you can make them even more ridiculous by chest cannons ahoy. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. What's not to love? But he's a transformer and he does transform. So we'll take this out. Well, these spin for no reason whatsoever. The metal, and they spin for no reason whatsoever other than fun. Right, so we'll start off with little grey tabs. There's some little grey tabs here that we need to untab to... No. We're getting ahead of ourselves here. Let's pretend we're not doing this. Let's get rid of the hands first, because again, there's something quite fun you can do with the hands. So they just go away. Come on. Like so. And if you wanted to, in robot mode, you could have a flamethrower hand. So why the devil not have a flamethrower hand? Great stuff. Great stuff. This is going to be a long video, isn't it? Okay, so this comes up like so. Flip these back down. Flip this section up. Close this. Something drops off. There's a gun. It's alright. Damn. Oof. Now we need to get into the back of here. And while we're doing ab crunch, flip these side panels up like so, and click that back down. These side panels are going to click into place like so. We're making a good old fun time mess of this, aren't we? So let's not do anything in the right order. I'm going to regret saying that this was a simple-ish transformation, am I not? I've lost a finger! Oh my days! 1 second. They are ball jointed, so they do pop off these fingers, and luckily they quite easily pop back on again. Ta-da! So flip this beast paw up. Beast paws up. Ahoy and away. Now you want to make sure these hip skirts are all the way in, otherwise it'll get in the way whilst for the next bits. Waist all the way swiveled. Now you want to, I think we want to open his legs up now. Move his feet out of the way, like so. Like so. Open these up. And these flip all the way around like soz. Things have a tendency to pop off. They're on ball joints, but we're okay with that. And these things, hip joints, flaps. So, oh my days, he's a bit getting carried away with me here, isn't he? It's worth it. Trust me. Stick with me, man. Stick with me as I fumble my way through this figure. So now all this is pegged together. This then pegs into place like so. We're looking pretty sleek. Find the right angle. These jets into. Sometimes I just can't quite find it, but it's there. Trust me, it's there. second. Beast arm out. Oh, just leave it out at the moment. We've already tabbed past it. Right. Look at this. That is ginormous. Oh. I mean, he's not off-white like the G1 toys. It's grey. But, you know, it works. It works. It really does. So with this, again, you can plug in these jet thrusters if you want. Some special effects of him strafing past. You can flip these handles down on his guns and then peg these in. On the wings, like so. And like so. And then he's also got the untransform arm man here to a sitting position. If we open this up, I don't know if you can see that. We'll see that, catch that. If we open this up, LED lights come on. And he comes in. He's got a little seat there. Close up, and there's a pilot in there. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. That is just for those 2 modes. This is good enough. But we're not finished yet because he's a Horrorcon, which means there is a third monster mode. So we can press this and turn it off, and then turn it back on again when you open it up. You just turn it off. Right. So now, bear with me. This one's a little bit more simpler to get to. How are we doing for time? Are we okay? Let's get a wiggle on, shall we? So, open this up again. Move this up. That all clicks together again. We'll stick this beast arm back on, shall we? Because we need it in this mode. So, like so. This tail section, like that. Now these, you want to get that so it's at the back, but you want to spin it so make sure the knee joint is there. There's his beast leg. There's his dinosaur leg. I think we'll move this back. So he's got this ab crunch here, got this here, and then we can get Crunk, and then he fits in there. Oh my day, I love this head sculpt. Yeah, he's not hiding his robot mode face, but man, the eyes on this, they've got these amber, clear plastic eyes. There are details within the clear plastic that give it that reptilian look, and it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. He's a bit silly long, and there's a certain skexisness about him. But, you know, he's got that rotation, he's got that ab crunch, he's got all this articulation that he had in the arms and now in the legs. He's got this, you know, a certain amount of flappy clickiness on his tail. Oh, it's just beautiful. Now these can mount on his back, and these can rotate. 3 modes. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This isn't, obviously not a realistic dinosaur or dragon or whatever you want it to be by any means. But it is a fantastic Horrorcon. It's got lots of articulation in these arms, like the fingers rotated, the hands. Well, the fingers can go up and down, the hands can go up and down. This elbow joint can go up and down, this other elbow joint can go up and down, and then we've got a ball joint here and another joint there. So there's plenty of articulation there in these daft vestigial arms, and you know, we've got a twist there. We've got a neck joint that can go up and down like so, and the jaw, because if it's on this ball joint, can kind of can make a chewy thing going on. Sublime. Really done a great job, and he feels heavy, feels hefty. And I've reviewed, I didn't even talk about the landing gear. He's got landing gear in his jet mode. He's got landing gear, and it's landing gear that actually rolls really, really well, which is not something you see very often, if at all, nowadays. He also comes with a plastic stand for flight mode in jet mode. Again, it's the same KFC stands that you don't normally get. But this is just a vast, from the tsunami that I looked at the other week, which is, albeit an older figure, the quality in plastic was more model-like than toy-like, and this is just leaps ahead of it. I'm absolutely in awe of this. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Highly recommend. So that's my Transformer of the week this week. Enjoy your week. You know, it's been a long one, but you know, 3 modes of a masterpiece type figure. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Remember to be excellent to each other. To party on, dudes. You can like, comment, subscribe, not subscribe, unsubscribe, dislike. All the stuff is ahead of you. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings and all that. But until then, I've been Bisto Yeti. You've been you. And because you have deserved this, it's time for the Bisto Fisto.